Configuration test.
It's night stream time again? I didn't know that. Neither did anyone else. We also missed our startup time due to technical difficulties. But here's everyone on Discord. Or on our StreamYard, but better. Okay. What Roblox thing are you doing again? Well, tonight night stream is going to be a little bit of a special night stream because we're going to be editing a video in DaVinci Resolve. It's fine. I don't like this new Discord setup. It's full screen, yeah. It's great, yeah. But it's not. Shut up. I wonder how that would work. Yeah. There's no way to do it. I think the old way was better. I think the old way of putting it in kind of like this vertical configuration. What the hell? Is my OBS? Am I doing okay when I'm using a computer? Because I feel like I'm not. Well, that's how that looks like. Secondary is gonna look like that. It's gonna be contained a little bit. So what? Let's I should have set it up a long time ago. There we go. Right, so let's do a bit of a screen share here. Now, I do want to capture something I've been doing just now. And you're going to see a little bit of a editing live stream it, and you can see the full video when I upload it. Except it's not really doing it. Oh, it is doing it. That is DaVinci Resolve. We went to Ralphening with Regional earlier today. And now we're gonna edit the video together. So yep, good enough. Let me activate speech chat so I can know. So I can know if somebody's chatting in our live stream. Oh, yeah, that's our video. That's how it starts off. I'm gonna cut it off at that part. Actually, I might cut out this part. Let's see. Let's put that in our favorite font, Montserrat. Outside only. There we go. let's add a little disclaimer here. What kind of sucked is that there is some limiting Go Transit, or no, it's they had limited service on Go Transit, although it didn't really affect how we got there. Only it kind of affected me because I kind of have to go way before Oakville, and there was no train service running through those areas. So I, you know, I had to kind of compromise by taking the Go bus that they had running. They were running a shuttle bus to between Oakville and wherever else. Now, here's an interesting thing about today's rail fanning session, is that we actually have a little bit of a radio feed, kind of. Not really much, not much. It was really buggy, unfortunately, but we did catch some transmissions. So we were actually scanning for radio frequencies, but I don't have I don't have an SDR. No, that's the opposite of what I wanted to say. Oh, hi Atlantic. I didn't even know people joined. Maybe I should turn back on these cameras.
Are we streaming?
Yes.
Yeah. Because we probably record the voice stuff.
Damn. Shot.
Did you go rail fitting today?
Yes. Wait, Atlantic. Are you watching my stream?
Yeah.
I have something for you in this video.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, but I think it's... Look.
Yep, it's all over my screen. Wait, what kind of plane is it?
I don't know. Don't you know?
Well, there's nothing in the frame. I can't see anything.
It's in Air Canada.
That's the 787.
Do you actually know?
Yeah, it is. Check the winglets. That's the 787. That's a Dreamliner. Hey, what time was this shot at? I'll go back and look.
Do I have that information? Do I have this information? Do I have this information? I'm supposed to have that information somewhere.
Let's see.
Let's see. I think this is around 1701.
Okay, Del, I don't know what that is.
It's 5:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You dummy.
I'm not dumb. I'm not weird like you with your military time.
You know pilots use that times format.
6 by time. Was it departing or arriving, you know?
I don't know. I just saw it in the sky and pull out my camera and record it.
I don't see any Dreamliners. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is probably it. It was landing. I'm just coming in for YUL.
So
What kind of trains did you see there?
mostly CN rail.
Yeah, it is Air Canada Regional. It was coming from YUL. It was because I think going and turning on the final window thought.
Holy wind.
Fun in Hotel 3 when?
There's already a third version.
4 when?
There was already a fourth version.
5th then? When?
We don't know.
Oh, you should just like look at Grand Hotel and start running around. That's like a grown man. Be funny as hell.
No, it would not.
Grown man recording himself running around a hotel.
There was not a train coming.
That's some epic stabilization there, though.
What do you mean epic stabilization?
That's a really wobbly. Is that regional?
Yeah, that's regional.
QB.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
Did we hear that?
No, I didn't say that. Wait,
Everyone-
What was that? Play it again, play it again, play it again. What was that?
What?
SBR, wait, what was that song?
Big man! Ooh, big boy down! SBR, SBR, SBR!
Shut up.
That should not be funny, but it is. I mean, if you go deep on that Facebook group, if you'll find a video of me screaming over a weekly test, I'm not even gonna lie, if you will. Because I'm heavily autistic, and I did that 2 years ago. But like, did you guys like go to like anywhere else? Like, did you guys go anywhere else?
No, we only did one spot. Because it takes
Oh.
about like, well, at least for me, it takes about 3 hours to get to that one spot.
Go to YYZ.
It was all the way in Scarborough. Maybe regional
No,
plane
You
spotting.
should go to YTR. That's closer to you. That's like a military base.
YTR? What the hell is a YTR?
Trenton. Trenton.
I'm not going to know.
Trenton AFB.
I'm not going to no military airport. Are you insane?
I
In Trenton, Ontario?
yeah.
You might be high.
Why?
That is nowhere closer to me.
Oh.
That is a let me about a 2-hour
bad, sorry.
drive.
My bad.
And public
You
transit.
went 3 hours to trains today.
I mean, I guess. But I don't
You
think
know the things I would do for this airport. There is currently 3 C-17 Globemaster IIIs on it.
I don't know what any of that means.
Oh, Dal, you were who said
Says you.
what? Hey, Del, name three military aircraft.
I don't know.
Yeah.
F-14, F-15,
F-14 is
F-17.
general- No, it's not.
F-20,
F-20
Wait,
is crazy.
F-12. On my keyboards, I have 12 Fs.
Oh my god. This freaking dude.
Me when I use my
It's
function.
easy.
Me when I use my function keys on the keyboard.
Me when you
Dude, public
shake
transit.
on call.
Public transit's gonna take 13 hours.
No, to Trenton.
To Trenton, yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
You're taking the shit. No, it's not.
It is.
Oh my
That's 13 hours of, unless there's a GO train. No, but the GO line goes all the way to Oshawa,
A
and
cab.
that's it.
You get a fucking cab.
Cab? That's gonna cost like $1 trillion. Are you crazy?
Okay, it's worth it to go see a fucking glow master. Jeez.
It's worth it to you, not to me.
The largest plane I've seen at my local is the CP-140 Aurora.
I think I passed through Trenton when I was going
Sponsored
through.
by Clay Ranger because the first two letters.
Wait, I think I passed through Trenton when I was going to Montreal in 2023.
Have you ever heard of a CP-140 Aurora, Dal?
I don't know what that is.
It's a plane sponsored by Clay Ranger because the first two words. Do you like get the joke? The very funny joke.
No.
Fuck you. Regional. What the freak? Yes, that is plain sex. The hell is that shit? Del, you should watch that video.
I'm not watching that video.
Watch it right now.
I'm not watching that video.
Tung 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 Sahur is on patrol for young kids who still have books. Clay Ranger is on patrol for young kids who have weather radios.
That's fucking crazy. Me when I drink a glass of water.
What? Music's loud.
Oh yeah, that's how it sounds like. Wait, is my screen
An
share?
A319 at max.
Oh,
At that TOGA is definitely louder. Del, you should know what toga means.
there's a train.
That's really hot. Aviation's a better form of transit. Why is it going backwards?
Not going backwards.
Yes, it is.
You idiot.
How
There's
am I stupid? It's going. Look, it's literally going backwards.
look. There's two engines in the front.
Oh.
And by the way, trains can push and pull.
I can push and pull.
A trailing unit? Atlantic won't know what a trailing unit is because his mind is so brain rotted with aviation.
Okay, buddy boy. Frick you. Brain rotted with aviation. Hey, name one thing I probably don't know about aviation.
What?
I don't. I actually don't. I don't. Foam over BNS. What even is that?
Atlantic when he sees the Airbus 727.
You're just PMO right now, bro. No, like, no, it's Boeing 7. What the fuck, regional? There's also a 717.
727? What? When you
There's a 717, 727,
727? Wait, can you say 727 again?
727.
Wait, say that again.
727.
I don't think Atlantic gets it.
I don't.
Absolute cinema.
You know, I'm gonna send Thomas now and invite you to the call because you keep bullying me.
You know Dom Samaro can join because he doesn't have a role, and you cannot add it to him. I think I spelled Lenovo wrong. Lenovo. Me when Lenovo. So the first one, we can actually get a time for it, goes for about 5 minutes. The second one was actually the shortest we've had, which went for about 2 minutes, maybe even less. I think that might have been 1 minute. Because there's so much, it's quite a bit of an introduction to that. But there was a really long one that we had. I think this is our longest one. And is it already? Let's edit this and see how long this lasts. Let's get it while it's peeking around the corner. Now, this wasn't at a crossing. This was actually just a little bit, I don't know, more south of the crossing. Because oh, somebody's streaming. Oh, but not streaming. This is more south, a bit more south of the crossing. It's actually still kind of relatively next to it. It's just that I wanted to catch the train knocking down the other signal. So the best way was to actually walk a pretty good distance away from it and look and position ourselves somewhere around this curve. So that's CN. So we're finally going to have kind of our first CN fanning video on the AK channel. So I would say about... No, that's still a good 10 minutes. I mean, when the end of train device. So I kind of made a mistake when going here. My mistake was that I forgot to bring it. Well, I didn't forget. I chose not to bring a tripod. And the reason being is that I knew that we're going to be probably kind of moving about like this. And positioning a tripod might not be the best idea. And I thought I was going to make it all handheld because I wanted to put my laptop in my backpack. But then I realized I was kind of holding my laptop for the first two trains because if the USB device kept disconnecting and I need to keep configuring it, and I didn't test any configurations, I didn't experiment before going on the field, so oops. And I didn't manage to put it in the backpack, but I think I should add a note to myself saying that the USB dongle for the software-defined radio will stick out and you won't be able to close the backpack, which is not really ideal. I don't want to leave that thing open when I'm doing other stuff. So I think the next best thing is either get like some special USB extension so that I can properly fit everything in, or just get an actual radio scanner, which I probably should also do at some point, but not now. I feel like this shot falls apart here, so I should cut this off. Yeah, everything starts because I started moving. I think so. This train is probably going to be the longest one on our channel. I think. I don't think we've had longer trains before. I think trains averaged on this channel so far. Trains averaged around 4 to 6 minutes, and that's it. I don't think we've had anything longer. Regional we were talking about this when we were in the Go train. Regional thinks that this video is going to be somewhere around 19 minutes. While I don't disagree with him, we're going to find out in just a few moments how long this video is actually going to be. In a rough approximate before I make some finalizing changes and then produce it on Sunday. Yeah, I think this is a type of video that I can just do and then produce on Sunday and it should be fine. I actually was trying to ask Goober. Goober, does the MP stand for milepost on these signs? Because I see this has MP 005.63. Is this like milepost 5? 5 miles from what? It's like those highway mileposts. I guess they call them mileposts. I would assume this is milepost because actually, you know what? Wait a second. I could actually check on that rail atlas. See what how the crossing's positioned. And I should also check before I continue on. I'm just gonna check audio. Okay, well that's not broken at all. Why is it on this screen now? All my windows keep moving screens, and that is stupid. I think I should return to one instance of OBS. This is terrible. Yeah, things are working out so far. Well, I'm just gonna do a quick check of so we were, yeah, because we always wanted to do it on CN rail. I see there's this crossing in CPKC that has an interesting thing where see there's like a CPKC crossover. No, CN rail is crossing over CPKC. So I just need to see. Oh yeah, that spot where we kept hearing the train blaring its horn, and then it came to the crossing a bit later. Regional, that was actually an original spot that I wanted to train watch at, but then I said I found a better spot, which is that one that we went to. I'm gonna try to see. So there's this weird. Where is this crossover exactly? That's not at the Toronto Zoo, is it? Is it? Oh wait, that's uh-huh. And then again, the stupid CP. Yeah, so that other rail line was actually CPKC. So that stupid CPKC rail line threw me off. When we heard the horn for it, because I mean, it was pretty close, but oh yeah, there was actually another crossing for CPKC. So that threw me off too. So it must have blared its horn at that crossing on what's this, Bear Road? So that kind of threw us off when we tried to capture the final train. And then I wanted to see this weird crossover that's happening. I actually want to see how this looks like. I mean, you can't really access the CN portion. But oh god, regional, I found it. Wait a second. I found the crossing. Regional, I found the crossing in Toronto. I think this is in Markham, Ontario. Oh, but this is in 2021. But I found a crossing that isn't a level crossing. It's just the set of lights, and they actually have two separate bells on each side. Like there's one, and there are two different models too. Yeah, I'm not just into the train, I'm also into the crossings as well, or the railroad crossings. Oh man, in like 2014, one of them had a mechanical bell, but it got replaced. That stinks. I guess all of them were mechanical bells back in the day. So I wanted to try to find what I see there's a milepost reading. Wait a second. Oh shoot! Do trains call out their milepost when they pass one on the radio? Do you know that, Goober? If that happens, do they call out mileposts on radio? I think only the detectors only that. Oh shit. That would be helpful if they did. So we knew when one is coming. Yeah, because there is a milepost. Hold on. Milepost 6. What's the crossing? Distance on subdivision 0, -10 miles. So if that is milepost 6 and our crossing was like 005.63, then I'm pretty sure that is the milepost reading on the box of the crossing. Holy wind. Does it though? No, it probably doesn't. If there's two trains running at once, then... Yeah, the thing is about it, I see that the website Atlas shows still two tracks running, but when we were there, the other track was was out of use. And I think it was due to construction, but it looked also pretty abandoned too. The hell is that facility back there? So I'm pretty sure we were at like some sort of park. I think I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that part out. But I'm gonna take some information from that. So Regional is just standing on top of a rock over there. That's a great experience. Is it just me, or did the horn on this particular train sounded more higher pitched than the other ones that we've seen on that day? Yeah, it was. Oh no, oh no. I don't want to play that out loud. What the hell? Is that it? And that's in Toronto? Is that a naked man running across the roof of the house? Regional, what the fuck? Did you hear about it? What the fuck? This horn sounds like a dying elephant. It's a fouled horn? What does that mean? Foul horn. Does a fouled horn mean basically that it's broken or something? Is it? Does it? Goober? Ah. So we actually caught something a little bit uncommon. And interesting, right? Hmm. Is it worse than the sunrail horn? It sounds like a... I was about to fucking say. It sounds like a dying elephant. And it says, sounds like they've... and somebody commented on this video, sounds like they've strapped an elephant to the front of it. It's crazy. So that's the end. So on this last one, I wanted to do a railroad crossing capture a bit more than a train capture. It was more focused on the crossing. I'm pretty sure there are also railroad crossing nerds out there that are interested in that too, because it's interesting, especially how me and Regional kind of really wanted, and probably going to be, as I keep saying, the only mechanical bell crossing we'll ever hear, and the last one we'll probably ever hear in our lives. Unless we go to like a fucking museum, railroad museum, and then they have like all the bells out for that. But holy wind. A nice microphone and a windscreen would be helpful. Yeah, it's not... They have this interesting railroad crossing decal on the road. And they have it on both sides, too. And Regional kept fucking throwing dandelions at me. There's a really good one that I wanted to take. And that's pretty much it for that video. It was already loaded. Oh. Alright, so the video so far, I've edited most of this stuff. Maybe the intro could be improved. And just add a crossfade. I'm not really gonna watch most of that, but oh, I forgot to set it to -14 as well. This is not the final time for this video, but I'm gonna estimate. So the video was seemed to be 24 minutes as of right now. And I was kind of right when I told the regional that I was thinking the video was going to be somewhere around 19 to 25 minutes. Well, I guess 19, 25 minutes. So I guess 24:49 is pretty close to 25 minutes. It could get longer because I think I'm going to try putting in some radio reception from the trains. And I think some of them were caught off camera. I have to figure out what time these receptions were made. Oh, that's the squelch being fucky. Okay, what time was this? At 15, 20, 25, 05, 25, 15, 24, 36. 15, 24, 36. So the timing on this. So 15, 24, 36. Now we gotta figure out what was the timing of that. 15, 24, 50. Can I get information? Oh, yes, I can. Barely. Time code, date created. Time code. So it doesn't have a time on this, doesn't it? Are you sure? 9:21. It does have a time. Alright, this one was at 15:55. So I think our first transmission was at 15:24. So this was actually kind of a bit before. And this was at 15. Wait. Shit, does the video... Damn it, I don't think I can use this because I don't know when. Because I don't know what time the. Wait, what? When does the camera? Does the camera does it fucking shit? If only I had this continuously recording. Does the camera like? What do you say? Because there's no timestamp. There's no. It would be nice if I had some sort of. Maybe I should have actually specified the timing of a video. Because that would be nice. Oh, well, I'm gonna assume that the timestamp on a video that they put in is when the file was closed. So that's 1629. We have the video duration seems to be, that's the second one. So 15. If the video ended off at, wait, what? This ended off at 15:55. So there's, so this closed at 15:55 and we have this video at 15:24. 15:24:57. 25. 16:06. 16. I think I might be able to match 16:06. I remember hearing that transmission. It says 16:29. Or was this was closed at 16:24? This was closed at 15:55. So 16:06. So the one at 15. This was the first one, was it? That was the first one. Yeah, I said that was a new record for us, not realizing that there's going to be even bigger record. Ah. to 29, 55, 15, 55. So I think 1524. So was this before? Something weird about that. Wait, hold on. When was this? Do we have data on when was this created? They created... Oh, that's not... There's no way. I thought I heard those transmissions. No, that was the first transmission at 1524. Is my laptop not... Original, I remember. They were talking about Ultra Center or something like that. Did you remember when that happened? Was it before the first train or was it after the first train? When we had that, when they had that discussion of something with the Ultra Center? Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, this was a short one. I didn't edit this one yet. Oh. Oh, so I did have... Interesting. I actually did have... but they're all embedded. I should stylize this a bit more. Wait, no, this isn't right. This was at 16.022 and this is 15.24. What? But the 15.24. This happened at this. Did I get my things mixed up? That's the second one. Were we secretly time traveling? That's at 16.29. Okay, 16.29. We get that transmission, but that transmission, we got it at 15.24. So, what gives 15.24, 16.29, 15.24? Oh shit! No, because the file was okay. That's I actually don't know what happened. Did that good capture? Unfortunately, this shot, the first two shots were a bit wobbly because of my ThinkPad that I was holding in my left hand and I was holding the camera on my right hand. Wow, that was... This is moving really fast. I don't think anyone will know what FF means. There was a detector? Where? I didn't hear any detector. What the hell? Apparently, so apparently one of the guy in the transmission said you got shot over with by a detector. They got drowned out by the CN rail detector. Where? I didn't hear any. think I fixed my squelch settings by the end of that. Hmm. Guess it's gonna knock down that signal anytime soon. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I think I was making a joke with regional, just imagining that while rail fanning, we catch someone train hopping in a fucking car. I wonder if that's actually happened. If a rail fender has ever caught someone train hopping in a car or in a freight train car or something. I wonder if my ticket is expired for the Go Transit ticket. Oh my god, the ticket is still active. How long does it have? Oh my god, there's only 10 more hours till you can, use that ticket. And then it won't be active anymore. That means let's go all the way to Barrie and back in under 10 hours. I'm sure trains are running at this time of night. I want to add a clip where he says it says he's all over, it's all over the screen. Alright, so the video looks like it's going to turn out to be 24 minutes. 24 minutes, 42 seconds. So that's pretty much going to be like 25 minutes. So that's going to be fun to export. Might as well end NIGHTSTREAM at some point. I'm going to see. What the hell? Triangular freak is crazy. There we go. I'm just gonna share that internally. Just whatever you do, don't look at my screen share. Just don't look at my screen share for a few minutes, and we'll be fine. Just need to get that out of the way. Anyways. Good thing is I don't think they noticed. Don't worry about it. I was going over my DM with myself. Why is the Discord audio so quiet? Let's crop that. It should be fine. And we're just gonna put in a little bit of a certified. Graphic design is my passion. Make it piss yellow with a red outline. Oh, you got it. I just need to get the NIGHTSTREAM logo. How is this to your liking? Or the unpleasant gradient? I actually don't even know if I can make the text a gradient. No, I don't think I can. I'm about to fix that actually. I didn't start the. Ah. This train was actually going pretty fast. It didn't need any. Let's do something a bit extra, like adding a little bit of music. Nah. I knew I did something stupid. Your cinema. Oh, hi, Tubby. Oh, bye, Tubby. Alright, let's render this. Might not be the best idea with OBS running. But, you know, it should be fine. Right? Should be fine. Right? You're wrong, I right. I need to complete that Minimal Adventures episode. Atlantic supposed to submit voices, regional supposed to submit voice. Well, I mean, regionals in Atlantic were supposed to be in a call to complete that, and then I'm supposed to complete animating, and oh my god. But that's a whole nother thing. Alright, I'll be right back. Tonight's nighttime cuisine: pulled pork that is orange. Goober is playing a Roblox game. Oh, I went on YouTube. Oh no. Paid access? That's cringe. What type of game is paid access? Lakeshore fucking West. What? Is it row scale? Lakeshore West? Is it just called Lakeshore West? Wait, can you drive trains in it? Ah, then I'm not paying for anything yet. I'm actually gonna prematurely end NIGHTSTREAM because of a video that I'm producing and because nobody is watching. So, thanks for watching, everyone. To nobody. And also, I probably have to make something for cheese.